RH Selector here with Mud Run Guide. I'm with the one and only Hunter, the Sheriff McIntyre. Hunter. and not much. Hunter, how are you these days?
I'm good. I'm sunburnt, but other than that, life is great. Life is great. If you can look out my window, I am in the high mountains of Colorado getting ready for a super serious bike race, which I'm pumped about. And everything's great, you know. What else do I have otherwise? Nope, nothing important.
So you're in Colorado right now. You've been up there training at high altitudes, we've been told, and you've got, among many sponsors you've got a new sponsor this year, Second Skin. So can you tell me a bit about Second Skin?
Second Skin is a new company that's supported by Dick's Sporting Goods, and I'm a big fan of Dick's because well, that sounds weird. Dick's Sporting Goods because I go shopping there all the time just to buy random stuff like weights, kayaks, things like that. And I was super excited to get on the project because they're trying to kind of really market towards a different level of athletes and a different kind of population where Under Armour and Adidas and Nike is like, you know, LeBron James and, you know, Tom Brady types. This is the kind of athletes where it's more of arm realm, like triathletes, trail runners, OCR athletes. And I was super excited to support the story and be somebody who's like actually like a player in the game rather than being somebody who's like the lowest member of the totem pole. So really excited to help them kick this brand off. Actually a really big fan. I'm wearing my tights right now, baby. Ho, ho. 'Cause I'm about to hit the gym. Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting process. We're going to see what it all works out to be. I'm excited for people to check it out. I'm excited to test out the product throughout the season. But so far, everything's been great.
So are you helping design then the product and like giving input as to what's good, what's not good, or are you? I'm sure you're giving input no matter what, but are they soliciting your input?
My ego might be giving in input, but I think they're probably pretty set in their ways. You know what? I will try to be as influential as possible, but I imagine a humongous company like this is probably mass producing things way faster than my mouth can talk. So we'll see what happens.
And you said you've been training in the shorts that you have on right now from Second Skin. So
yeah.
You've obviously tried a lot of gear over the years. I guess what is it that you kind of like about these guys wearing their apparel?
I would say the one thing that like really drew me to what they have right now is if you could see, I'm just going to give everybody a little sexy view of my thigh. They have the built-in compression shorts. And one thing I've noticed just over years of training in like really gnarly terrain and mud and everything like that is if you don't have compression shorts on underneath your shorts, your private parts fill up with some pretty gnarly things. And it just ends up becoming chafage, dirt, rats, bees, whatever. I ended up getting a pants full of bees when I was in Asheville last season. So I'm a big believer in this compression shorts underneath sewn into the shorts. So I've been a big fan of that. And they make a really kick-ass pair of capri tights, which I'm a big fan of capris. So basically right now, those are my two favorite products. They're going to come out with a whole new line of sweet stuff like, you know, sweaters, shirts, more active wear, more active leisure wear kind of stuff. My dad's more excited about that stuff than I am. My dad contacts me constantly. He's like, when are you and that new company of yours going to send me some things? I'm like, geez, Dad, don't you care about like what's going on in my life, how I've been? So yeah, whenever they're ready, I hope that gets shipped over to him. But yeah, man, I've been kicking some serious ass in the gear I got so far.
Yeah, so you're up training. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what your season has in store for you this year? Are you going to be doing lots of obstacle races? You just said you're going to do a bike race. So what is Hunter McIntyre doing this year?
You're the first person to hear this because I'm always kind of doing things on the fly, but I kind of made the decision like this just recently that the NBC season is not going to be a priority of mine. I will not be going to the majority of the races, so I can't be a contender in the point series. You know what? I think it's awesome to train outside of the norm and try some new races, kind of like that rat race you were talking about. I really want to explore, do new things, like make OCR World Championships a priority rather than Spartan Race World Championships. Make events like Tough Mudder's new series a priority rather than just doing the same Spartan thing over and over again. I'm going overseas to Sweden to go do the Swim Run World Championships. My girlfriend Rory and I, she's a girl who's a friend of mine, not a girl, friend. Everyone always says, like, you're dating so many girls. I'm like, no, they're just friends who are girls. But, yeah, she and I are going to go over there and try to take the first U.S. title in the co-ed division, which we're going to beat the crap out of the Swedes. Who gives a damn about them and their tiny little island or whatever you want to call it up there. And Broken Skull Ranch just got season 5, so I'm literally just doing bicep curls constantly, just getting ready to beat the crap out of idiots like Ryan Kent. And, life's just good, just taking it one day at a time, lots of sled drags, lots of tacos, whatever the day may bring.
Yeah, I saw Broken Skull put out a really funny meme, I think it was, that they put out of you. Is it you, like, yelling at the screen the other day?
Yeah, I'm jazzed up. Come on.
So that's exciting. Broken Skull is something that's super exciting, and you're the reigning champ right now, right? How long have you been winning that thing?
2 seasons in a row. That's 2. I've got a bunch of more fingers, so I'm just going to keep on bringing it in. I'm super excited about it. I think that really, I grew up wrestling and running, and I had 3 older brothers, and I just, like, in the neighborhood, we'd all just beat the crap out of each other. And I also like to run, but I'm 6'2", and I sit around 215 pounds if I don't run. So it's much nicer. It's much nicer for me. We're still seeing each other?
Yep. Yeah.
It's much nicer for me to have an opportunity to be able to, like, put my athletic background to use rather than just running through the mountains carrying buckets and stuff. So I really do love Broken Skull Ranch. That is, like, it was almost like made for me. I love it so much. I'm super, super appreciative to Steve and the production crew at CMT. So that's a big priority this year. And whatever else kind of comes around it, I'll just kind of build my schedule in.
Awesome. Well, Hunter, as always, you are a man that is everywhere, kind of doing everything. So,
hell yeah!
So excited to see where you head off this year, and with all the different sponsors you have, and see how much you can kick the crap out of the Second Skinwear probably at this point.
Yeah, I'm jazzed up. You guys are going to see some really cool stuff. There's some really great opportunities that I had that are going to pop up in the next couple months. Second Skin being one of them. I'm really pumped that they were able to support me this season. If anybody has any questions, reach out to me. I'll see if I can hook you up with some information. But other than that, I'm just going to be moving and grooving. See if you can catch me.
Awesome. And I think most people know how to find you, but if somebody wants, or they don't know where to find you, what's the best way to follow what Hunter is doing?
Bat signals. You got to put up bat signals in the sky. I'm pretty easy to find on social media. If you type in Hunter McIntyre, you'll find me, or Hunt the Sheriff, you'll find me. And I'm not going to give out my number. Somehow somebody put up my number on my Instagram the other day, and random people just started calling me, and it got real creepy. So that's not going out anymore.
Well, Hunter, best of luck with everything you got going on, and thanks so much for telling us about Second Skin and giving us the lowdown on what you're up to this year. Excited to see, especially those toughest series. See how you tackle all those.
I don't know. You're not going to see me in many long events. I'm going to keep it to like 15 minutes and shorter, but you guys will be excited about what comes up next.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much.
Adios.